Usman Khawaja's hopes of ending his career on a high in Sydney were given a boost today, with the curator insisting there will be runs on offer at the SCG pitch. That will be music to the ears of all the batters after the two-day MCG debacle.
Usman Khawaja called stumps on his storied career today.
My journey has been different than a lot of the other cricketers in the Australian cricket team, and now they're finally saying that I'm retiring. Yeah, everyone's got to go through it, but it's never easy. No matter, even though I knew it was coming, it's still not easy to say.
But there is still one job left before retirement: scoring runs at the SCG. That task should be assisted with the green tinge starting to disappear from the pitch.
You want to see green tinge in 3 days out. I'm really comfortable where we're sitting. I think with the rolling and a bit of sun tomorrow, draw the moisture out of the plant, I think we're in a good spot.
Last year's Sydney Test was over in under 3 days. That's been taken into account with the preparation of this wicket.
We've taken a little bit out of it this year and we've just gone down a mill with grass height.
Australia is yet to settle on its team. Bo Webster is still being considered to replace Cameron Grant as the all-rounder, while Todd Murphy has been revealed as England's #1 target.
That's the mantra of our team, is to try and put pressure on people, and Todd's a very good bowler, but I can envisage us trying to put some pressure on him.
The tourists have taken a lot from winning Melbourne's two-day test.
It's always nice to get a win and to prove to yourselves that you can do it. So I think that we can definitely take that forward for sure, yeah.
The battle for the Ashes urn is over, but the scoreline of this series could decide how many English survive.
I think there is a big difference to that just internally in the group. I think that just shows a lot about our group and how united we are. If we can put up a good performance this week, I think that says a lot about us as a group.
Sam Jordan, 9 News.
Australia T20 captain Mitch Marsh has suddenly found form in the Big Bash, blasting an entertaining century for the Perth Scorchers against the Hurricane Hobarts. But it wasn't the only giving the bowler a hard time. He was also a menace to spectators. This fan losing half of his beer while fending off a Marsh rocket aimed in his direction. Marsh finished with 102 from 58 balls in the Scorchers' hefty total of 3 for 229. They finished up winning by 40 runs. Well, Nick Kyrgios says he's only playing tennis for fun at this point of his career and feels no pressure to win titles. Still, the former Wimbledon finalist has told Australian Open organisers he'd love a wildcard into his home Grand Slam.
Nick Kyrgios, back home, healthy and hitting for fun.
My goals are just to get out there and enjoy myself. I don't really owe anything to anyone at this point in my career. I've got nothing left to prove, to be honest.
The 30-year-old summer starts at the Brisbane International, but he already has an eye on the Australian Open, hoping he's given the thumbs up for a wild card.
Oz Open would always be an absolute blessing to play. That's one of our 4 best tournaments, so if I'm able to play that would be great.
Venus Williams has been handed one of the wild cards. At 45, she'll become the oldest player to feature in an AO women's draw, 28 years since her first appearance at the tournament. Iga Swiatek wasn't even born then, but at 24, she's already on the verge of cementing herself as an all-time great.
The Australian Open, the last Grand Slam that you need to win to get that career Grand Slam, just how strong is that desire?
Yeah, the desire is strong, but I try to take it easy. Thank you for helping me.
Sorry about that.
A breakthrough Wimbledon triumph on her least favourite surface last year has the world #2 believing a title down under is imminent.
Winning Wimbledon was super unexpected for me. It kind of proved that the best things will happen when you least expect them.
Team Poland begins its United Cup campaign against Germany on Monday. Australia has its first tie against Norway tomorrow. Maya Joint is battling illness and will need a doctor's clearance to play. 2 of her teammates are playing a love game off court. Jason Kubler and Maddie Inglis both wearing green and gold 2 weeks after getting engaged.
I didn't anticipate the hour leading up to it. I was so nervous. That was crazy. It felt like we were on a first date again. So very happy I did it. Very happy Maddie said yes.
The United Cup started in Perth today. Argentina winning both of their singles matches against Spain. Luke Dovesey, 9 News.
Well, pressure is mounting on the Wanderers and coach Alan Stajic. Their winless run extending to 5 matches after a 1-0 loss to Macarthur. The defeat leaving the Wanderers in second last on the ladder, just 1 point ahead of the Mariners, who have a game in hand over Western Sydney. Well, another huge stumble for Liverpool in its Premier League title defence, drawing 0-0 with lowly Leeds United, snapping the Reds' 3-game winning run. Manchester City also drilled 0-0 against Sunderland to remain 4 points behind ladder leaders Arsenal. And goals were hard to come by across the league. Tottenham sharing the points with Brentford, with that match also finishing at 0-0. Tough day at the office there, Deb, but I tell you what, everyone is excited for that pink test in Sydney.